Hi, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Kayla. I make videos all about DIY projects. Today I am super excited because I got a new mold to use for my concrete. So it's gonna be an arrow mold, and I'm gonna show you today my first try with it. So if you are new, be sure to subscribe so that way you don't miss any of the new videos I post. Let's jump into it. Okay, so the supplies that you're going to need are, of course, concrete. I use cement all for mine, and it seems to work really great for my containers that I use for my candles, so I'm gonna use it for this arrow. Again, this is the first time I'm using this mold, so I don't know how much concrete I'm going to need. So you guys will see what I do to figure out how much I need. You're also going to need a stirring stick to stir that concrete and water to mix into the concrete. Now you could leave the arrow whatever color you want it. I'm going to use the turquoise, and I also have this powder pigment that has a little bit of glitter to it, so I'm going to mix that in too to see how that turns out. So let's see how this looks. All right, so I'm first gonna go ahead and mix the water into the concrete, and if you haven't seen any of my previous videos, I always do a 4:1 ratio. All right, so now I'm gonna go ahead and add in the paint. I'm using turquoise, and it's just a regular acrylic paint. Usually I'll add slowly because you can always add more if you want a darker color, because I'm also gonna be adding in this powder pigment to give it kind of a glitter look. So I'm just going to be eyeballing it at this point, but you can use as much as you want or as little as you want depending on the shade. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and pour it now. I can see it added, so it didn't add any color, but it added kind of a different sheen to it. So I'm excited to see how that comes out. So we're gonna go ahead and pour this. So what I'm doing here is I'm taking off all the concrete on the sides of the mold. I've just found by using silicone molds over and over again that the less you have on the sides, the easier it is when it comes out of the mold. So I'm just doing that right now. And then I'm also dropping it to make sure, against the tables, to make sure that all the air bubbles come out. And we can tap it a little bit. Make it a little softer here. All right, I think that was a success. So I'm going to let this set for about 3 hours just to ensure that it is completely dry, and then I will come back and we will demold this and see how it turned out. All right, so we are going to demold this. I am super excited and nervous. I don't know how it's gonna turn out, so let's see. Very cool. Look at that. I love it. So just doing this the first time, probably what I will do next time. As you can see, it is a little bit bowed a little bit. So I would probably just, make sure that this is completely flat next time. I don't know what happened there, but this is really cool. I like it. I'm gonna sand down these edges and see what it looks like after that. Okay, so now that we've sanded it, I was gonna leave it this matte color, so you could totally leave it that color, but I'm actually gonna go ahead and put on a clear coat just to see what it looks like, so we can see both the matte and the clear coat. I'm gonna use my polyacrylic protective finish that I use on my concrete containers for my planters and my candles. So I'm gonna go ahead and use a normal brush and my polyacrylic and get some gloss on here. So you can kind of see the difference here. So I kind of went halfway. I personally like it a lot better with this protective finish. I like the matte, but this really gives it just that finished look. And what you could also do, and I'll probably do this on another video, is you could paint this as well. You could paint little designs on it. You could put stencils on it. So I might create another video and make another arrow because I really like this. And it's very sturdy. It's like I'm bouncing it and it's not breaking. So this worked out really well. I'm gonna go ahead and clear coat the rest of it. All right, here is the finished product. I think it turned out really cute. I love the way it turned out. I got this mold on Amazon. I'll put the link in the description box below if you'd like to get it and try it out yourself. Thank you so much for joining me on making that arrow. I love how it turned out. If you end up trying it yourself, please post a picture. I'd love to see how it goes. Now, again, if you're new or you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, go ahead and subscribe. I post videos weekly on new DIY projects, and I have a new exciting one coming up next week that's kind of a secret. So I will be posting that next week. Thanks again for watching. I'll see you in the next video.